Once the world was populated by a huge number of creatures called the First Ones, created equal by the gods to inhabit their newest world. The gods themselves retreated to watch their new creations from afar. The First Ones explored the land and made it their own. They reached the farthest parts of this world and even managed to reach other realms. But these realms were never meant to be discovered by the First Ones, for the gods sealed away everything they deemed unfit for their creation. The First Ones thrived and used their new resources to increase their control over the world even further. Instead of living in harmony like the gods have intended, they began to enslave the world and each other, destroying what they could not possess for themselves. A never-ending war wreaked havoc across the worlds. Until the gods could no longer just watch their creation being tortured by itself, they released the soul storm that swept over the world, erasing most of what the First Ones had built, collecting the souls of the former masters of creation, trapping them in the nether to punish them for their sins. Some of the First Ones tried to fight the gods though, but to no avail. It is said they were defeated and transformed into parodies of their former selves. Some whisper they still roam the world and try to claim the land as their own in the dark of the night. For ages, the gods left the world to be reclaimed by the wild, only creating simpler creatures to inhabit their world. But finally, after an eon had passed, they came together to create beings that are nearly as powerful as the First Ones were. But to tame them, they decided to create them not equally, but with different strengths and weaknesses. Each will have a place in their world, but none shall be able to conquer it all. And thus, the origins were created. After the first new souls arrived in the land of AndraNora, 3 factions were established. The Merlings claimed the oceans, for only them can thrive in them like no other. The Arachnite and the Feline saw that they would profit most by settling together and formed the AFA, the Arachnite Feline Alliance. The Canine decided to live a more nomadic lifestyle, and while the others regularly had conflicts where the land met the sea, they managed to stay rather neutral. But recently peace was established through the joint construction of the Trading Keep, a neutral place to meet and share each other's resources. At the moment, the peace seems fragile and the relationship between the 3 factions strained. It is only a matter of time until the fighting starts again, as new souls arrive in AndraNora, unless they find a common goal to work together or a common enemy to unite against. Greetings, wandering soul! My name is Koroc DM. Welcome to the world of AndraNora and the Koroc DM SMP. If you like what you have seen so far, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell, so you never miss out on one of our adventures. Or maybe your own lust for adventure was awakened and you too want to join AndraNora? If so, you find all the information you need down in the doobly-doo. I hope you will join me next time.